Morning all, back in the Lake District on a very wet and windy Saturday morning in July. We're at Skiddaw, one of the Lake District super tankers, a heavyweight if you will, one of the 4 mountains that tips the scales at 3,000 feet. But before we start talking about today's walk, I'd like to introduce you to a new member of the team. This is Richie. Richie, say hello. Richie, look, say hello, son. This is Richie. We rescued him last Saturday, so we've had him a week exactly. Boxer Rescue, Northern Department. They claim he's 5, but not completely convinced he's 5. But when we get his chip details, we will find out more. Right, the car parking for Skiddaw is Gale Road car park, and as you can see, there's probably enough parking, official parking, for about a dozen vehicles. They generally recommend, like with most popular walks, that you're here for 8 a.m. It's not 8 a.m, it's actually closer to 10. However, with the weather being so inclement this morning, it's probably put a lot of people off. So as you can see, when you leave the car park, the walk starts immediately, and we will follow a path that zigzags its way all the way to the top. Skiddaw is not a technically difficult walk, however it is a trudge. It just goes on and on, with Skiddaw tipping the scales at just over 3,000 feet. I wouldn't say you start the walk at sea level, but it is a long trudge. Right, we're about 10-15 minutes into the walk. It's actually starting to clear up a little bit. This is the path I was referring to, that literally just zigzags its way all the way to the top, 3,000 odd foot's worth. Those of you that watch my channel will remember me as doing Drysdale Pike, which is there, and that is all part of the Coaldale Round, or the Coaldale Horseshoe. Right, we're about 45-50 minutes into the walk, and as you can see, the clouds come in. It's an absolute night out. So we've decided that this is as far as we're going to go. It is incredibly steep. There's nothing technically difficult about Skiddaw, and it is just a big trudge. So again, similar to Drysdale Pike, which you can't even see anymore, by the way. You've got to be very fit to take the pace, but also from a non-walking perspective, there is absolutely water, even though we had heavy rain overnight, because of the steepness of the descent. There is zero water. So again, just to summarise, brilliant walk on a clear day. However, today isn't one of those days. Absolute whiteout. The cloud cover has completely immersed us. So I hope this has been of some benefit. if nothing else, lesson learned is it's very, very tough. So again, make sure you're adequately equipped, water, correct footwear. But just to recap, no water for dogs. Right, we're just finishing the walk. As you can see, still a complete whiteout. You can see the path zigzagging, but no sooner have you got started, you're in a complete immersion of cloud. It's got worse, if anything. So, as I said, good walk, very nice walk. Just to recap, no water for dogs anywhere. It's incredibly steep. Not a technical walk, but hard going. Speak to you soon. I'm sure you all know this, but just to remind you, people very much live and work in the Lake District, and it's not unusual to see hundreds, if not thousands, of sheep on the fells. So again, I know you all know this, but just the importance of ensuring that your dogs are on leads for the safety of the dogs and the sheep at all time.